and we shall continue where we left off yesterday. If you were watching yesterday, I was on twitch.tv/Vickerman, which is my own personal Twitch station. And those videos are on that channel. You can watch them if you want. Whoops, what is going on here? Put that TV back. You can watch the videos to get up to this point. So basically we've gone an entire week into the game. And if you don't know much about Stardew Valley, or you haven't been following the news, a big patch just came out. Oh yeah, the other character, Hello Hansard here, has pointed out there's a hairstyle in this game that very much looks like Chrono Trigger, or Chrono from Chrono Trigger. So I just made a character who was Chrono in the last series, and that one's on YouTube as well. If you ever want to see that, that's from when the game first released. Really nice little house. However, you might need some more space. Okay, Robin is gonna upgrade our house. That'll work. So we are, yeah, what were we up to today? I'm gonna go ahead and store this stuff that we don't need. And unfortunately, we weren't able to get our sardine to good old Sebastian. So what I'm gonna do is take these fish. Ah, yes, that's a good question there, Hansard. There are 5 different farm layouts now, and they each have different characteristics. This one that I have chosen is the wilderness layout, and it is actually pretty similar to the basic layout, which you can still play as the original farm that was in the first release of the game. This one is actually pretty similar to that. As far as the way it's spaced and stuff, there's a few differences here. Like we have another lake, or I guess maybe this is a river, and slightly less open space, I would say. And that's really what these new farm layouts kind of do, is they reduce the amount of just kind of open space you have. So it's actually it's probably going to be a little bit more difficult to get all the crops you want on the farm, I would think, but that's actually kind of a good thing because it gives you a little bit more of a challenge. So this farm is the wilderness farm, and its little shtick is that at nighttime you will have monsters attack your farm. So sort of the Minecraft style, the nights are dangerous sort of thing. So far it hasn't been that dangerous, but I just got my sword, so before I got it, I was actually in a lot of trouble. He wants some seaweed. Well, that should be pretty easy to do. So that's the shtick of this farm here. And there's also one that is based on fishing, which that's kind of interesting because there's actually a lot of water on the farm, and you can do more fishing on your farm. I think without that map, fishing on the farm is kind of useless because I think all you get is junk. We want exotic for sure, because this thing we bought from the trader. And then we got sardine, that's what I thought. Herring is not included here. Lake. Do we have one of these? No, chub. Chub, I think, is a river fish. But it looks like it's not one that's required. I kind of forgot which is which. Then again, nights. We have walleye, bream, and eel. Okay, well, we don't need these fish for the bundles, so we can go ahead and sell them. So I'll just go back to the farm and throw it in the box. Because I don't have a fishing rod, Joja is love. Joja is life. I've never been a fan of doing the Joja Core way. Just because seems to defeat the purpose of the beginning of the game where you're trying to get away from your soulless corporate job. Plus, I like the idea of forcing yourselves to. I guess maybe I should have taken that. I can't remember if that was one that was required. But for now, we'll just take that the next time we go. Then I'm gonna go do a bit of fishing. I'm gonna go to the ocean. So yeah, there's the Riverlands, which is the fishing map, and it actually has, I think, the least amount of farmable land because of all of the rivers. And then there's one with mining called the Hilltop map, and it actually generates ore, kind of like the quarry, but it's on your farm. And then yeah, there's one that's called the Forest map, and you can get hardwood on the farm, a renewable source. No shopping with Pierre. Cyborg visor, Joja t-shirt, and Chrono chair. Seems like you should be in Starbound instead of Stardew. Oh, I probably really should have fished in the river there. Because I do want to... I'm pretty sure catfish are only in spring and summer. Yeah, they're only in spring and summer when it rains, if I recall. So let's see, Joja bot. All right, catfish, probably not. This is probably a little too easy for that. Oh, come here. Smallmouth bass. The lonely robot sent to Stardew in to ensure Joja's success. Whoa! Come on. Oh, God. I bet that was it. Come on. Come back to me, catfish. It's probably not it. Oh, shad. We need that one too. I'm pretty sure. The whole thing with Grandpa was an elaborate cover-up to ensure that the community center is demolished. That's algae, not seaweed. So we do need some more ocean fishing to try to get some seaweed. Or good old Willie. I always thought you caught catfish in real life at night. Well, let's turn in what we can turn in, and then I think I'll go and check out the lake. See if we can catch anything, any rainy day fish there. So, yes, the cockle we can turn in. River, we got a shad. And what about a smallmouth bass? Nope. Yeah, I think that is probably it. Herring? Nah. All right. Off to the river. Ooh, doo, 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 doo. So, Hansard, what are your plans for Extra Life Game Day? Or are you doing it a different day or something like that? Ooh, unfortunately, I don't know that we're gonna be able to do that. Bullhead, yes, we do need that one. Got an achievement. This is a GOG version, so unfortunately no Steam achievements, but they must be tied to the character too, because I should have already gotten all these with good old Chrono. Yeah, you have no daylight savings time there. Yeah, it's kind of a pointless thing, to be honest. I live in Indiana, so actually it was only a few years back that we started doing it. And I was always just like, why? I mean, I get it. It's kind of nice to like have sunlight at 10 o'clock at night. Unless you actually have to sleep, then it's not so good. But making it really dark early in the morning, you know, if you go to a job early, it's not a great thing. That's another one we need, yes. Stardew Valley, Tabletop Simulator, Fallout, Skyrim, who knows what else. I'm thinking about pulling out the Jackbox Party Pack 2. I have streamed the first one for Xbox, but that's a great one for getting the Twitch audience involved, because they can play it on their phone. Or your computer, actually, to be honest. But as far as game day, I think we're going to do the 25 hours because of the tyranny of the tyranny of daylight savings time. That's the name of it. But I don't know what exactly we're going to play. I usually set a schedule. But this year, I'm kind of holding off just to see what ends up being a little bit popular closer to the date, or what I'm interested in playing closer to the date. Because I'm one of those kind of people that, you know, kind of moves from one thing to the next really quickly. You caught me. All right, so I was actually trying to think of who the governor of Indiana was at the time who made us do this. I think it was Mitch Daniels, but I can't remember for sure. And then, you know, you just say Extra Life. Because it's on your mind. Hey, Hansard, thanks again for dropping by. Hope you have a great night. And thanks for the follow as well. Best wishes with your Extra Life game day. Whoop! Can we reach? No. See if we can get some seaweed. I think I will go to the river here, see if nighttime raining will get us the catfish. There's a good chance I don't have the skill yet to actually catch the darn thing, but... herring. Come on. Ooh, this is a little... Ah. That actually sounded like a... That seemed like a good one. Bob Ross is like fading into the deck. Oh. All you can see is his eyes and his chin. No! You can do it. It's gonna wear out eventually. Oh, yes! Excellent. We definitely need that. Hey, Meglin. I'm doing wonderfully. How are you? Bream. I think we need that as well. Catfish. Catfish. Could be summer only, too. I just can't remember. But we'll try a couple more times. I remember the catfish was kind of hard to get the first time. Shad. We already have that one. Okay, I'm going to drop off the fish that need to go into the... Which I think at this point is just the eel, because I think I already got a bullhead in there. Hey, Rufio. Rufio. How are ya? Just playing a little Stardew Valley. with Bob Ross. Oh, you weren't. You were you in night fishing? Yes. And Bream as well. That's fantastic because this one I think I can only get in the winter, so that's good. We're in great shape. Red snapper, I think that's a daytime fish. My week has been great. Been doing a lot of recording of gameplay and stuff like that, so been having a lot of time to do that. Had an extra stream yesterday. And I think you're absolutely right. There's Stardew Valley is just a place. Whoop! See, that's... Oh my, there's zombies on my porch. Ah, get in the house! Okay, that makes a lot of sense. I should have threw these other fish in the box. Oh well.